The revelation that the bombings in Austin could be random has intensified the city's terror and unease. For many in Austin, the bombings have set in motion a fear so pervasive it has affected their daily routine. Police chief said that heightened fear from the community is to be expected, but it's not time to panic. On any other day, an abandoned lunchbox on a road near where school buses pick up students in Dripping Springs off Sawyer Ranch Road might never have warranted a second glance. But amid a continuing bomb threat, even 20 miles away from Austin, Heather O'Keefe Gardner said the cul-de-sac in her neighborhood was shut down for more than a few hours Tuesday while police investigated and eventually declared the area safe. It was most likely a kid that dropped his or her lunchbox on the way to the bus stop. O'Keefe Gardner said, "It was, what would normally be, no more than an email to the neighborhood group, that turned into streets being shut down and police and fire showing up. Everyone is so hyper-aware right now." Sunday's revelation that the bombings in Austin could be random, coupled with a fifth explosion of a package destined for Austin at a FedEx facility near San Antonio and the discovery of a package containing what investigators say might be an unexploded bomb at a FedEx facility in southeast Austin on Tuesday, has intensified the city's terror and unease, residents say. Complete coverage. Explosions in Austin. Austin police responded to 420 suspicious package calls between 8 a.m. Monday and 8 a.m. Tuesday, bringing the total number of calls to 1,257 since about 8 a.m. March 12. Reports of a suspicious package at a Whole Foods in southwest Austin on Tuesday prompted a temporary evacuation before officials gave the all-clear. For many in Austin, the bombings have set in motion a fear so pervasive it has affected their daily routine. Some say they are refraining from ordering packages online while the threat continues. Others say they've cut down on how much time they spend outdoors. Others yet say they are buying security cameras for the first time. Sonia Silva, 32, who has a baby at home, said she decided Monday to open 2 packages outdoors, just in case, even though they were addressed to me. Silva said, "Better safe than sorry," but some Austin residents say they don't want to give in to fear. Among them is Nikki Boudreau, 35, who lives near the Sunset Valley FedEx store from which officials think the package that exploded in shirts was sent, and trains at a gym near Travis Country, where the 4th bomb went off. "We can't let these guys scare us," Boudreau said. "That's when they win." In the Montopolis neighborhood where one of the bombings last week left a 75-year-old woman with critical injuries, tensions are still running high. Viewpoints, race, Russian bots and the angst around. Since last week's explosion, Almanza has been fielding calls from concerned residents. Communication at a time when people are feeling uneasy will be key to calming nerves, Almanza said. She suggests city officials send email updates to all neighborhood association chairs who could relay information to their members. After the initial deadly bombings prompted an East Austin town hall last week, the Austin Justice Coalition began translating Austin Police Department messages regarding suspicious packages and safety tips into various languages including Spanish, Vietnamese, Chinese and Arabic. "These bombs don't care what language you speak," said Chaz Moore, co-founder and executive director of the Austin Justice Coalition. "We want as many people as possible to be safe." Also read, reaction to bombings echoes panic over Austin's 1880s serial killer. During a briefing Tuesday morning with interim police chief Brian Manley, city council member Ann Kitchen said that council members have been hearing from residents about the increased levels of fear permeating the community. Kitchen said she and other council members have been listening to fears expressed by residents in their districts. "Part of that concern is that this feels so random, feels like something out of their control, feels like something that they don't know what to expect," Kitchen said. Manley said that heightened fear from the community is to be expected, but it's not time to panic. It's time to use that concern to fuel your desire to not only be safe and keep yourself safe but help keep your neighbors safe, Manley said. Angela Jotuza Medina, executive director of the YWCA Greater Austin, said the nonprofit has seen an increase in calls about therapy and other services in the past couple of weeks. "It's a human thing," Tuza Medina said. "At least when there was a pattern, there was some semblance of control. You knew, and now people don't know." Austin bombings. Latest explosion has experts tweaking bomber profile that fear, anxiety and loss of control also can exacerbate someone's symptoms if they're already dealing with trauma or have dealt with trauma in the past, said Laura Gomez Horton, the group's clinical director and a licensed clinical social worker. Gomez-Horton said she tells people that it's okay to be scared, and to talk about it, but to also be aware of when it is interfering in their lives. YWCA Greater Austin is offering free group therapy Wednesday at its office at 2015 S. Interstate 35, Suite 110, at noon and 6 p.m. It also offers individual and family therapy. After the bombing threat subsides, Moore said, the Austin Justice Coalition wants to work with city officials to host a citywide event similar to National Night Out, where residents can collectively go out and meet their neighbors. I have faith